Hi, beginning band students. I'm going to add another video to the selection that I've given you. And this one is kind of a fun one. It's from the Soul and Ensemble Festival. There's a list of songs that are available, and this is a couple of themes from the Pirates of the Caribbean, and they're kind of fun. So I thought I might coach you through these. And I also want to remind you when you're doing any of these are videos for me to be able to give you some information for you to process and think about and work on, okay? Remember, it's the role of a teacher to give you the information. It's your job as a student to go and process that and work on it. You actually have to do the hard work, all right? And then you come back to us and ask questions, all right? And we tell you what you're doing correctly and what things you might need to improve on, okay? So that's our role. So in these videos, that is my role, is to show you what to do, all right? So I want to if you go to the website, you can pause this video and you can look on the muse.com website, and your parents can help you. And if you go under the menu that shows you different things that Muse offers, in the far right corner, I forgot the top of it is on the menu, but you'll find a page for the Soul and Ensemble Festival, all right? And if you look at that, you can scroll to the list of songs that are available, and then you can actually print those songs off. So you can print this song. So if you want to do that right now, go do that, and then start this video up again, and we can continue on and work on this. So I'm going to start and show you how this arrangement works, and I'm going to use a metronome for this. If you look at the top left corner, not the very top, but right before you come in and play, there is a thing that says QTR equals 90. That's a quarter note equals 90, okay? And on my metronome, it's this tempo. That's the tempo. That's 90 set on my... So I'm going to start that, and I'm going to play down 1, 2, 3, about 4 lines down until I get to that fermata. If you look near measure 17, there's a little box with a 17. That note right before it, there's a fermata. That little sign means you hold that note off and you stop. And that's where I'm going to stop, and then we'll talk a little more. So I'm going to set this up so you can hear how this sounds, all right? Okay, here we go. It's in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1. And there is a decrescendo right there. That little bar that gets smaller and smaller means you get softer when you get to that point, and then you stop. All right. If you want, you can stop the video, go back, and listen to it again, and I suggest you touch the notes as I play it. That really helps. So go back, rewind it, touch the notes as I'm playing, and get used to the rhythm of everything, okay? And then you can try it on your own. All right, so I've coached you up to that point, okay? Now, when you stop at measure 17, the tempo changes. The quarter notes now get faster. It goes to 110. So the song speeds up. It's kind of fun. And so I am going to start right there, all right? And there are some articulation markings, meaning right when I start, the first 2 eighth notes are marked staccato. They have little dots, if you can see them. They're kind of small over those 2 eighth notes. Da, 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 da. Okay? Those are elements that are kind of good to be able to practice, and you're soaring, all right? So at measure 17, I go da, 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 da. There's a soar there as well. Do you see that? Okay. So you want to incorporate these things. Measure 17 to 25 repeats. There's a repeat sign. So I'm going to play it twice, and then I'm going to go right into measure 25, and that section repeats twice, okay? And the first time I'll go into the first ending. You see that little box that goes the number 1 right at the end, the last 2 measures. I'm going to go the first ending, take the repeat, and go back to measure 25. Do you see that? Go back to measure 25. I'm looking at it right here. And then I'm going to go again, and I'm going to skip the first box and jump into the second box the second time. Might be a little confusing, but you should be able to get that and rerun the video again if you kind of forget, all right? So now I'm going to speed up to 110 on my metronome. Here we go. And I'm going to let it click here, and then I'm going to come right in and play. And if you want, you can touch the notes as I'm playing. Here we go. I'm at 17. 1, 2, 3. At the end, I hold it out. Now, if you listen to that when I played it, the print is a little small, and I was looking over, and I made a couple little mistakes there on that middle section there. The second time I got it right. Sorry, sometimes teachers make mistakes. I couldn't read it. It was so small and kind of far away from me. But you got the idea of how this goes, all right? Okay. So play through that. Work on it. Just work on it slow. Rewind the video if you want. And that should help you. And that is a fun song to play. And you can use it at the Solo and Ensemble Festival, or just play it for a friend. Okay? Send it to your grandparents or a cousin or an aunt. We're going to talk about that later. We'd like you guys to start sending some videos to some of your relatives and show them what you're doing. Okay, take care.